Good evening. The Diocese of Chichester has denied a cover-up in the case of child sex abuse by priests in East Sussex. It's now launching an investigation to find out how significantly inaccurate information was published in a report looking at the cases.
The Anglican Church insists that the report is still credible. Away on sabbatical, the Bishop of Lewes, who provided the incorrect information, wasn't available for comment today. Our Home Affairs correspondent Colin Campbell has the latest.
It's an inquiry into paedophile priests in East Sussex that we exposed contains significant inaccuracies.
My name is Bishop Wallace-Benn.
Bishop Wallace-Benn, the Bishop of Lewes, told Baroness Butler-Sloss that he gave Reverend Roy Cotton permission to officiate in 1999 to permit Cotton to celebrate communion in the nursing home where he was then living. Cotton, a convicted paedophile, was in fact working in 3 churches and didn't go into a nursing home until September 2003.
What information was Bishop Wallace-Benn relying on when he told Baroness Butler-Sloss that Roy Cotton was in a nursing home when he issued the PTO in 1999?
I do not know.
Have you not asked him?
He has maintained consistently that he understood that's to be the case. He also knew that he was occasionally taking some services.
But he told Baroness Butler-Sloss that the reason for issuing that PTO was because Roy Cotton was in a nursing home.
I think he understood that to be the case.
Well, what information did he rely on? Surely you have asked him.
I do not know what information he relied on.
Have you not asked him?
I don't think I've asked him recently, no.
You have asked him?
I may have done in the past.
What did he say?
I don't recall.
You cannot remember what he said? This is crucial.
Well, no, I don't think I think, in fact, you're barking up the wrong tree.
I don't think I am barking up the wrong tree.
I think
you allowed a paedophile to continue working, going into churches, issuing him with further permission to officiate. This is putting children at risk, and you say I'm barking up the wrong tree.
Against that background, of course not.
It appears Baroness Butler-Sloss relied on the significantly inaccurate information to reach conclusions, to the frustration of victims.
I mean, there are so many errors in it now that have been clearly demonstrated by the BBC's investigation that I think it's lost all credibility.
I'm not sure what I can believe. I don't even know if I can believe any of the Sloss report now.
Victims say the report is no longer credible.
I don't believe that. In fact, I reject that.
Despite the significant inaccuracies.
I understand what they're saying, but the value of the report is simply A, it's been done, B, the recommendations, which are and have transformed the way safeguarding is carried out in this diocese.
The Church deny there's been a cover-up and say an investigation is underway to find out how inaccurate information made its way into the report. They say no stone will go unturned.
Colin Campbell reporting there. He joins us live in the studio now. Colin, so what explanation has the Anglican Church given as to why this inaccurate information was given in the first place?
Well, the Church appears to be blaming the recollected memory of events given by Bishop Wallace-Benn to Baroness Butler-Sloss. They suggest that he's got his times and dates confused and mixed up. Now, I challenged Archdeacon Philip Jones on this issue today because we understand that there is documentary evidence that Bishop Wallace-Benn could have relied upon and perhaps should have relied upon. In particular, we understand that Bishop Wallace-Benn was in protracted correspondence with Roy Cotton, we understand, whilst he was living in a bungalow in the village of Sedlescombe. Now, last week, victims called for immediate resignations. Today, on that issue, Archdeacon Philip Jones told me that he is not in a position to suggest what might or might not happen.
OK, Colin, thank you very much. And you can see more of that challenging interview between Archdeacon Philip Jones and our Home Affairs correspondent, Colin Campbell, on our website, bbc.co.uk/Sussex.